Yo, what's good, guys? It's Meat Kill, and today we're gonna do a tier list. Last time I did a tier list was since forever. This is probably gonna be one of my last tier lists for a bit. The June 30th tier list. Let's start off with the killers. Jason, one of my B tier, man. Jason he's okay, you know, like against pro play, he just kind of gets stumped. But in public servers, he's pretty good, as you know, you can just target one guy the whole round and kill him off, and their team won't do anything. Next up, 1x. I'll put 1x at A tier. His ability is really good, but he snowballs. He's a problem with snowballing. You know, if you don't miss your abilities, if you do miss your abilities, you're gonna get destroyed and you'll just get looped the whole time. But if you can hit all of them like consistently, then hell yeah. Alright, next up, cool kid, obvious S. This guy has everything. He has the damage, he has the speed, he has the looping potential. Like he has a lot of utility and a lot of damage. He's great. Only thing he's missing is that reveal. But most maps, you don't need a reveal. But there is some exception. Next up, John Doe. It's between S and A. I want to put him on A, and here's why. I would put him on S if chance didn't exist. John Doe is really good, especially with the spikes. He's like one of the best killers by far. But the thing is, he gets countered heavily by chance. Basically, the way to counter him is just get chance and then loop him in the open. He can never spike or even trap the open, so you're just kind of fine, you know. And if he traps the open, then just go in the stronger loop spots that he hasn't trapped. You know what I mean? Alright, that's his only problem. If that wasn't it, you'd go to S. Now, next up is the survivors. We'll put Noob on B tier. B tier, why? Because, well, he doesn't really help the team, but he is a great survivalist. I will say that Cola is very, very strong. Not much to say, and his Ghost Burger got popped. It's actually pretty good. Two-time, put him on A tier. Two-time is actually just brain dead, and if you can snowball with him, get 3 stabs, and if you play him right, he's so easy. Like, just stab the killer when they're chasing someone else close. You don't even have to get a backstab. You should go for a backstab, but you don't even have to. And you get ablation and boom, just like that, you're the strongest survivor in the game. Alright, 7 C tier. He's good at being a survivalist and evading the killer, but quite frankly, Noob is just simply better. You know, Noob does everything 7 does, but better. You know, the chase, except evading the killer, Noob isn't as good as evading compared to 7. Elliot, S tier, probably will always be S tier. He got nerfed, but those nerfs got sort of reverted. His pizza's been nerfed, but it's still really good at pizza, man. It's still really good. Rush Hour, I still think needs a nerf. Rush Hour is so OP, and with a good team, you can just heal someone, get Rush Hour, loot the kill as your team helps you, heal someone, get Rush Hour, and just basically infinite loot. Builderman, S tier. I would say Builderman and Elliot are tied. Sometimes Builderman's better, sometimes Elliot's better. Builderman has such good potential with his sentries and healing. He has more potential to heal more than Elliot, depending on how many people are low on his dispenser. And his sentry is extremely helpful. That said, the 3 killers people play the most in pro play, which is Cool Kid 1x and John, no Jason, they all have some sort of answer to that, which can't be countered though. Like I said, chance. If they use Mass Affection 1x, shoot him, spikes, shoot him for John, Corrupt Nature, you know, that's just always going to hit the sentry, but that only does half its health. This is a car, honestly, put him on S tier. Now, it is a little controversial because people are going to be like, oh, this car sucks. When I use this car, I die in public and I get targeted. Alright, yeah, no shit you get targeted. You're a support. You're actually the strongest supportive-wise, and you also have no chasing capabilities. Now, put him on a good team, a good dust car on a good team. They will just be peppering the killer with slows and shielding anyone who is in trouble. It's extremely OP. With that said, with the right team, he's not good in public servers if there's no one good on the team. Alright, I'll put Taff on A tier. I kind of want to put him in B, but I feel like these changes are pretty good. And you just gotta know the saucy tech. Everyone says Taff is brain dead or not good, and I honestly used to think that until he got buffed a couple times. And man, his subspace is great now. You actually can confirm a Cola off a subspace, and I think that changes Taff so much. The fact that he's actually extremely good for LMS if you have a subspace in a good spot in a Cola. It's very good. Alright, next up is Shadletsky. I'm gonna put Shadletsky at B or A. I I'm gonna put him at A tier. You know, Shiletsky's always been good. Just because his chicken mainly. His sword is okay. Now, is his sword bad? Definitely not. You can actually use some really good in corners, but in certain maps that are open up, it's kind of hard to get that slash in. But his chicken is extremely good, and oftentimes, sort of like 2-time, the killer is forced to target you, or you're just gonna heal up after getting hit. Chance, most obvious S tier. This guy is so OP, man. Like, oh my god, Chance is peak. Chance, literally, people are like, well, he's an RNG character, so he can't be that good. Or he could be good, but he's inconsistent. Chance is honestly one of the most consistent stunners, if not the most consistent stunner in the game. Your shot will basically always hit if you have good aim and the killer isn't dodging your shot, compared to all the other sentinels where it's like 50-50. Alright, this guy is insanely good. He counters basically every killer, some of his abilities, like half the killer abilities, it completely counters them. Not to mention his gun only has a 10% chance of failing at 3 coins. 10%, you have the best stun in the game at a 10% fail rate. Not to mention, he has the potential to get the most HP in the game. And when I say potential, I mean like it's not like super rare. Like, yes, it's rare, but just getting over 100 HP is not rare at all. So you're always going to be solid with this guy. Above 100 HP, you're going to have the best stun in the game. And I mean, just put a couple of them on your team and boom, you're golden. Alright, Guest. B&A. Guest is like, he's good, but only at some times, okay? 1, he's good against Sean, and 2, he's good on certain maps. If he's on a bad map, then, or like against a killer, he really doesn't have too much to do except just, you know, guess. But the thing is, some killers just counter that guessing, like 1x. If he's up close, 1x can entanglement you or mass infection you and just kind of bait out your block very easily. Now you could just say, you know, well, just get better, but at the same time, you really can't just tell what they're gonna do. It's a 50-50 and LeBlanc could be lucky, except against John Doe, because you can react to his M1. So against John Doe, I'll put Guess on A tier. Against Cool Kid, I'll put Guess on maybe A tier also. Against 1x, he's staying on B tier. 1x, he counters him, except for Rejuvenate the Rotten. He counters Rejuvenate the Rotten. That said, his supportive capabilities for, you know, Chase isn't the best. You know, I would say he can't really get you off the kill unless he parries the killer. But in a certain map with their stairs, he can charge the killer off them stairs, get some pretty good distance, so that's when he's going stairs. Anyways, this is my finalized tier list. Honestly, out of all of them, I think Guess is debatable, Shiletsky is debatable to go down to B, Daff is debatable, maybe 007, everything else was like just set in stone for me, like you can't debate, like especially Chance, bro. I swear, if I get one comment saying Chance sucks because he has luck, and I keep dying with weakness, bro, I'm not gonna respond. I'm just gonna say Skoish. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you there. Also, just another bonus. Here's my tier list of who has the best skins in the game. Cool Kid, #1. Dustcard, #1. Guardian Dustcard kind of carries him, but you know what I mean. A tier, Jason, Shiletsky, Chance, and Elliot. All of these are sleek. They have good skins. Savani, Milestone 4, and some others like Six Shed. I mean, Golden Chance. You know, some others too. Elliot, Milestone 4. B 1x. I'm not counting, you know, old skins that are removed. If so, I'll put them on S tier. But he has okay skins. John also has some okay skins. Actually, no, he has Guest Star. We're gonna put him on A tier. Never mind, I lied. Guest, mid, very mid. You know, Milestone 4 is good, I guess. 2 times also mid. Nightshade's good, I guess. Those are like the only 2 good skins for them that are like actually like substantially good. Taff really doesn't have shit for skins except like Y2K, but everyone uses that. 007 doesn't have really shit either. His Milestone 4 is sort of ugly, I'm not gonna lie. Noob don't got shit either. All of his dragon skins are ugly. Even Milestone 4, they're not ugly, but it's just mid. It's just mid. Builderman, bro. I want to put him in D, but I won't put him in D. Anyways, yeah, this is my Survivor and Killer skin tier list also. Hope you guys enjoyed that too.